Hi, so in today's video, I'm showing you easy foods and exercises to help reduce high blood pressure. And one of the things I'm doing which is different today is walking with you from start to finish through an easy, yummy recipe, which is great for stabilizing high blood pressure and for overall health. So you gotta stick around for that part. So why am I even talking about high blood pressure anyway? Listen to these few stats. Approximately 1.28 billion adults globally from age 30 upwards have high blood pressure. 46% of adults don't even know that they have it. And it's the cause of premature or early deaths worldwide. For example, strokes. Awareness saves lives. So let's pass this easy, bite-sized information on. Going into a personal story, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure about 16 years ago, when I was age 28. And I had all the scans, all the tests, all the things, okay? But the only thing that the doctors could put it down to was genetics. So I was put on medication, but over the years, the one thing that has definitely helped to stabilize my blood pressure consistently is my healthy lifestyle through what I eat and the movement that I do. I also have clients who I've worked with who have high blood pressure as one of their concerns. And after consistently working with them through their exercise and nutrition plans, their blood pressure has stabilized. By the way, I better introduce myself. For those of you who are coming back to this channel, welcome back. And for those who are joining for the first time, my name is Teorai Oti, and I'm the founder of Fitness to a T. I'm a qualified, certified fitness trainer and holistic health coach. What does holistic health mean? It means that not only do I give you tips and plans for my clients to help you get a body that you think is banging. I say body banging, banging body, banging, banging, blah, a body that you think is banging, but I also look at all of you. So I help you look at your sleep if you're having bad sleep, and also help to make sure that any plans that I make for my clients, or even just here on my channel giving tips, I just make sure that I give you tips that will help you reduce the symptoms of any conditions that you're experiencing through healthy food and movement. So before we go on to the foods and exercises, I'm going to give a simple definition of what high blood pressure actually is. High BP is when the pressure in your blood vessels is too high. So when it comes to readings, anything over 140 over 90 is seen as going into the higher levels. So from my own personal story, there was a time when mine was 210 over 100, too high. So I had to be rushed to hospital so that they could check me over. And what causes high blood pressure? There's several causes, but some common ones are genetics, aging, not being physically active, not eating healthy, and having a diet that is high in salt, having excessive alcohol, and smoking. Back in one of my favorite places, and before we go on to making the easy recipe together, I'm just going to give you 2 accessible foods that you can use to reduce high blood pressure. The first is ginger, one of my favorite things to have in my kitchen. It is so versatile. You can use it in hot foods like stews and also cold. So smoothies, for example, taste great with ginger. And I love to use ginger even in warm water early in the morning. Have that the first thing, and sometimes I mix it with lemon. So that helps with better digestion and reducing bloating. In terms of high blood pressure, ginger is good for reducing the amount of bad cholesterol or LDL cholesterol in the body. It also reduces the risk of heart disease. Ginger is an anti-inflammatory. And as we hear from all my other videos, when I talk about anti-inflammatory foods, that is a good thing because they reduce inflammation, as the name suggests, but they also reduce the symptoms of any conditions you might be having or reduce the risk of you having any conditions in the future. So incorporate ginger as part of a healthy diet. I don't like the word diet. Incorporate ginger as part of your healthy eating. So another versatile, accessible food available all over the world is oranges. So oranges have potassium, which help to reduce high blood pressure. They're also anti-inflammatory, our favorite word, and they help with overall heart health. They reduce bad cholesterol or LDL cholesterol. I love oranges because you can literally use them in so many dishes. And I think that's why I tend to pick the foods that I pick, even with the recipe that we're going to go into. The foods are simple that are in the recipe, but you can use them for so many different things. And that means that it's easier for you to incorporate it as part of your healthy eating. And yes, I use my hands a lot because I get so excited and passionate about the topic. And I'm like, everyone should know this. Like, no, 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 no. So we're on to our easy, yummy recipe. I think anyone can make this. It's really simple. So it is a butternut, it is a carrot and butternut soup. And these are all the ingredients that you're going to need. I'm going to put the ingredients under the video in the video description. And I'm also going to put them as text on the video as well as I do the recipe. So what can I call this recipe? I always like calling my recipes all kinds of funny, weird names. So I will call it carrot, what goes with carrot? Kasi hey, I'll call it kasi hey, carrot and butternut soup. And what does kasi hey even mean? It means, it just means but hey, this is fly kind of thing. I don't know, but yeah, we'll call it kasi hey, carrot and butternut soup. So the reason why carrot and butternut are good for high blood pressure is with carrots, they help to relax your blood vessels. They're also anti-inflammatory, as is the butternut. And the good thing about butternut too is that it has potassium, which helps to lower blood pressure. Both these foods, butternut and carrot, are good for overall heart health. So they will keep your heart going boom, 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 beating in an orderly fashion. Anyway, let's get to the recipe. So for the recipe, you're going to need butternut, carrot. I've got some bay leaf here, which is going to be for the garnish. You're going to need tomatoes. And the recipe that I'm making today is for moi. And I'm going to have plenty of leftovers for probably a couple of days. So you can just see the proportions that I'm making. I'm going to use 5 carrots. I'm using this much of butternut. And of course, the great thing with soup is that you can make enough to last a couple of days and then freeze it. I'm also going to be using half a red onion, some spices. So I'm going to use Moroccan spice and a little bit of salt. I'm not one for salt. I don't take salt in my food. I know, crazy, but I don't, only a little bit if I do have salt. But you can add salt to the soup if you want to. I'm going to put in a little bit of lactose-free milk. And I drink lactose-free milk because I find that it tastes good and it doesn't bloat me, whereas normal milk does bloat me. I'm also going to use just a tiny bit of lactose-free yogurt, but that is going to be just as a garnish for the soup at the end. I'm also going to include honey. And yeah, those are the ingredients. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Exercise makes your heart stronger. So when it makes your heart stronger, it means that your heart can pump blood more effectively. This then reduces the pressure in your blood vessels, equals reduced blood pressure, stabilized blood pressure. So these moves I'm showing you are good because I'm all about saving time, and I know you are busy people. So I love these moves because with each move, you can hit different muscle groups at once. So the first move, you're working your legs, glutes, core, there's cardio in there as well. You are also getting your upper body, including the back of your arms. On to the next move. So the next move is good because you're hitting the whole body again, but with this move, you're also getting the side of the hips, the glutes, and moving to the side, which is a movement that people often overlook. We tend to just go forward and backwards, but we neglect those movements that are going laterally. So I love that move because of that. So stretching is really good for reducing blood pressure because it relaxes you, relieves stress, reduces any anxiety, and it just makes your mind calmer. I love this stretch and I do it a lot. It stretches your upper body and arms, but you can also incorporate lifting up the arms, and that helps with shoulder mobility and flexibility, especially if you sit down a lot. This will also help with your posture. So the last thing I'm going to show you is a super easy deep breathing technique. So this is called box breathing, and surprisingly the military actually use it as well to relax themselves before they go out to war. So it helps to reduce stress, relieve any anxiety that you might have, and of course lowers your blood pressure too. So I want you to think of a box, right? So just visualize a box, and what you're going to do is you're going to be counting to 4 around the box. Around the box? Yeah, each corner of the box. You know what I mean. So you're going to inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to exhale through the mouth for 4. And then you're going to hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's do it again. Inhale through the nose for 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale gently through the mouth for 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can keep doing that until you feel relaxed. You can do this in the morning, during the day if you're feeling super stressed, or even at night just to relax you before you go to bed. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Comment below and let me know which was your favorite tip. Otherwise, stay safe wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video.